Hello, 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 and welcome to the party. Time for another Hatter's Raving Reviews. It's time, Captain America and the Civil War. Is it called the Civil War? Oh. Something like that. I think it's the Civil War. Seems. Anyway, I'm jabbering on about the title without getting into the plot. Personally, I'm not gonna go. Marvel often bring out pretty awesome movies, but I've been kind of feeling that because they've been going for quite a while, although the stories are quite separate, it's pretty much predominantly as they are action movies. It's all sci-fi stories and big explosions and awesome fight scenes, which are always good. But it's a bit of here's some of the, here's some slight alterations to the same old mix. Deadpool is Deadpool being an exception to these, it being. Most Marvel movies tend to be high action with splatterings of comedy, whereas Deadpool, and it was an awesome film, was more based on the comedy, and the action was used more for laughs than for just simply action scenes. But anyway, the Civil War. The story. I was one thing, based on the trailers I'd seen, I still left feeling that it was very much more. In several ways, it was very much more like a Marvel movie, an Avengers movie rather. What is it? Was it like 8 or 10? Something like 10 Marvel, 10 superheroes in it. I'm not going to go trying to rally off what they were because I can't fully remember, but it was well written though. The action really was good, and the story really was good. And although with all the characters, it does have, for it being a movie around one particular character, Captain America, of course. As I say, it's very much has us feel like a full Avengers movie. I mean, minus the Hulk and Thor, of course. Which means basically taking away the brute force of the scene. But the visuals were really good. As usual, the smashing of comedy really was really good in there, as it tends to be in the Marvel films. So that's story, visuals, characters, which I think is very good to see. I do like to see when they do it where they bring in old characters, but also manage to bring in a couple of new, because new characters are always fun to get the origin story of. But a lot of the film is about the tension between the group, and tension generally does do for pretty good story. On the one hand, you have Captain America's side, who's saying it's all about the freedom of choice. We should choose. We should do the right thing because it's the right thing, not because we're told, which is a valid point. Iron Man's side, saying, "No, we are superpowered beings. We can't be left to run amok because of all the damage that has been done. We have to be measured. We have to be kept under control," which is also a valid point. So, which is why, in terms of most people might say they side either Captain America or Iron Man. Well, I'd venture forward, most people would say they lean more towards one or the other. Personally, I believe there's definitely needs a medium between the two, because Iron Man complete government control of the team is not such a good thing, because it's not really government, it's kind of a UN deal, but that kind of control is really good as long as they don't get infiltrated. Infiltration is somewhat like how S.H.I.E.L.D. was infiltrated by Hydra. I guess I should say that as a bit of a spoiler, but if you've not seen the old ones, you wouldn't necessarily be all that bothered about seeing Captain America Civil War, although it is still a good standalone movie. Anyway, but on the other hand, Captain America, it has to be said, here's a point that things must be done because of the goodwill, but there still does need to be control. If a hero goes on without accountability, then he would have to be willing to take all the burden. But what about the people who may have suffered because of the injuries, because of his failed attempts? Plus, of course, if they go against the government too much, then they can. Well, basically, you can get people working at cross purposes, and as with pretty much anything, that is never good. Anyway, I'm going on. This is related talk, but I'm going a bit away from the movie. Personally, I remember discussing the movie. I was having a little discussion with a Twitch streamer I watch a lot about movies, and about how the Hulk movie. I was saying about how the Hulk is probably my favourite Marvel hero, but which led to a little bit of a debate. Led to a little bit of debate about the quality of the Hulk, and she said that the Hulk is not so good. But what I was misunderstanding is she was talking about the Hulk movies. And there's the traffic. She was talking about the Hulk movies, which not being so good, which is although I still think that Hulk is great. Wow, a lot of big buses and such going by. Although Hulk is probably still my favourite, I cannot deny that the movies were I think they're watchable, but it was pretty much the predominant part, I guess would be kind of expected, is about the brutal force of it. But anyways, it's like it kind of felt like an Avengers film minus the Hulk, which Avengers without the Hulk I feel is not such a good team. And there's the family making a racket as usual. I think that's pretty much all I can think of at the moment. I'm sure I had other points to make, I can't really remember them. I really should stop leaving such big gaps between watching a movie and uploading a review video. Anyway, if you have any comments, please refrain from spoilers, but tippy tap any views you have in the comment box below. Tippy tap that thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and remember, we're all a little mad.